Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's have a look on the gold market once again. So, as usually, prepared report where lots of some interesting stuff stand for discussion. In particular, speaking, what's really is going on right now in the gold market, and it seems that, and then possible scenarios that actually could be realized that potentially might be important for the gold market. So we have shared with the potential scenarios and actually with our vision what's going on really in gold. And towards speaking, market currently stands in total frustration. So investors just has lost all orientation in what direction everything goes, what will happen, because Donald Trump actually has troubled the water, and it seems that dust will settle not very, very soon. And currently we stand in a period where we can't actually get some certainty, because things that Donald Trump would like to do, he has started. So tariffs, some changes on the domestic political arena, some on the foreign arena, but we do not know what results will be. So tariffs have been initiated, but we know that they have been initiated with some specific purpose. So Donald Trump wants to cut the deficit, and it would like to replace domestic taxes with the tariffs income. And now the big question: at what degree this will be successful adventure? So, by our opinion, and by just simple calculation that we have provided last time concerning the budget deficit, because methods showed that it is impossible to cut the budget deficit without big hurt to the gross domestic product. Yesterday we have shown that the same problem stands around actual replacement of the taxes with the tariffs. That the tariffs income that Donald Trump is counting on, it might be achieved only with the jump in inflation and also in the drop in the wealth of the population. Now you could see that the problems have begun. So inside the United States, some unrest started because not everybody agrees with the methods that Donald Trump is taking. And on the background of all this stuff, I can't mention everything which we cover in our Telegram channel, paying attention to the political news, paying attention to some domestic financial news in the United States. But currently it's, investors, as I said, is really do not know what to do, in what direction to run, where to put the money. And as more as this uncertainty decays in the finance world will stay, as more attention will be paid to the gold. We actually already see this tendency. It's already stands underway. And whatever technical, not the problems, but the technical issues that could trigger retracement on the gold, I already explained that the gold market is actually in the same way as the crude oil market. They are related to the stock market problems. Investors need cash to fulfill their margin obligations. When the margin positions, leverage positions start dropping, they need cash. They start selling everything that they have in the pockets, including the bitcoins, gold, closing positions in other markets and commodities, and everywhere, and just getting this cash, getting this liquidity to fulfill the margins. This I call as the technical problems for the gold. But this is very short-term factor, and it has no relation to the value of the gold, to valuation of the gold. So once the technical factor will be eliminated, gold should catch up with those positive background that currently it has. So whatever is going on right now, if even we'll get the moderate pullback on the gold, which is actually will be even positive news for us, I think that the major bullish tendency on the gold has no actually issues. So it still stands, and I will not be surprised if we even not in the halfway. So with the things that I see currently is going on, it's really, well, gold market could really go significantly higher. So for instance, our target on a long-term chart now stands around 4,000. So that's what about the big story. Speaking about the nearest perspective, so take a look on the daily chart. We can see solid downside pullback on the gold market, which is great. We can't call it as a bread and butter trade, although overall momentum stands really impressive. But we have the stretch, bullish stretch combination. Market hits daily oversold right at the at the nearest fib level. So this is bullish stretch combination. So if you do not want to think about bullish positions on intraday charts, or you do not trade on intraday charts, at least do not take the short position right now if you think about it. Wait when this stretch pattern will be either completed or somehow eliminated. But this is not the point for taking the new shorts, which stands around oversold and fib support. That's what we have on the daily chart. We haven't got any grabbers, so we can take a look at MACD. Here we do not have the grabber with this collapse. We also do not have any bullish patterns. So now we have the stretch on the daily. On the intraday charts, it is interesting to see what the performance was on Fridays. Take a look how accurate our COP target actually has been done. So this was perfect ABCD performance right to the COP target that we've got with this upper direction. So it perfectly has been completed. And that just shows that we correctly have chosen not the OP with this upper direction, but we were focused just on the COP, or minor extension of this ABCD pattern. Once the COP has been completed right around fib level, so this was the fib resistance agreement, market immediately collapsed down. So from that standpoint, it was really good trade. Now you can see that market completed the OP to the downside, this big ABCD pattern. So it creates the agreement with the daily fib support, which makes the suggestion on the pullback even stronger. But at the same time, you could see that the CD leg is relatively fast, faster than AB. Maybe market will not going right to the XOP right now because it stands too far, 29.15, significantly outside the overbought area, on the oversold area on the daily. But that makes us to be really cautious on the points where we should take the long position. It means that it would be better to not take position just blindly based on the support area. So our next step on Monday is to watch for market flooring around this area and trying to catch minor bullish reversal pattern. This might be any pattern. So butterfly is as usual the same things that we're considering, double bottom, hand shoulders or something. So that's what we need to try to get. So once we will get it, we could make the attempt to take the long position with the daily stretch, pointing and aiming on some possible pullback. I'm not speaking on sharp reversal upward continuation, but at least the technical pullback here might happen, and that will be the first, let's call it as a target of our stretch journey. So that towards our trading plan for the gold. Let's keep watching, and our major target for the beginning of the week is to catch the bullish pattern around the predefined strong support area.